The first time I knew about this place, I was amazed that Japan actually has this kind of place. Located in Tottori, this magical place is called Tottori Sand Dunes. And it's one of my main destinations in Japan, because I had to look for weather forecast and I only want to go there when the weather is good. So what is Tottori Sand Dunes? It was Tottori's most famous destinations, a desert or dunes that was shaped for over a span of 100,000 years. And at the top of the dunes, you can actually see the beautiful Sea of Japan. The landscape, the unique shape of the dunes, and combine it with the Sea of Japan, it really what attracts me the most to go there. And in this location, I shot a lot of films and actually brought my Pentax 6.7 there. And without further ado, let's watch the entire video. To get there, you can take a bus from Tottori Station that will send you straight to the dunes. And while waiting for the bus, I let my first roll onto my Nikon F3, Kodak Portra 400. The ride took around 30 minutes. After that, you had to walk for a bit. And here we are, such a perfect weather to enjoy the sand dunes. You can freely enter the sand dunes without paying anything. Such a convenient country, unlike my country. It is also recommended that you use your most comfortable shoes because you will walk and hike a little bit. And then the moment I saw this view, I was so happy because it was so beautiful. I already can imagine what kind of photo that I wanted to create here. I think the best view of this dune is in the morning, where the sun is facing right at the sea. But I guess this is good enough. But I had to carefully compose my photo so that the lens did not face the sun directly. But I bet this place can create such a beautiful sunset too. Too bad I did not stay until sunset. I like this one. The shape of the dune stands out from the other. I had to take 2 photos of it, and I like this one the most. It's perfectly in the middle, and I feel like this photo can make the viewers gaze directly to the center of the image. And I also love the tone from Portra 400 here.
Sekarang lagi di Tottori Sand Dunes dan panas banget, mataharinya tepat ada di muka gue. Cuman view-nya gila, bagus banget sih. Persis kayak di filmnya Dune.
Pardon my face, it was so bright out there. Then, I also brought out my Pentax 6.7 loaded with Velvia 50, which has already expired. I don't know exactly how fresh Velvia 50 will look like. But this one, I quite like it. Velvia is known for its saturated color and has a slight purple tone. And this photo is not that saturated, I think. It might be because the film is already expired, but it's still pretty good. I really like it. And this is my favorite one. You can actually see how it is very different from Portra 400. And the tone is so punchy. The sky is bluer than it should be. And the sand is much browner too, but it's not over the top. Here's another example of the same photo from a different film. This is Velvia, and this one is Portra 400. In the middle of the desert, there's a little bit of grass growing on top of it. It felt like an oasis. Near the puddle, there's a little kid with his family. They were playing, and it's an interesting scene to photograph. And here it is. And might as well took a couple of shots with my Portra 400. And my lens was bad with direct sunlight. I really don't like this haziness in my photo. And in this spot, I took photos of people going up on the sand hill. I like this one the most. It feels like the proportion of people on the left and on the right is well balanced. Then I saw one of the most romantic scenes at the top of the hill. Isn't it romantic? Climbing on the top of the hill with your significant other and kissing each other on a hot day like this? And the photo is excellent, and it is such a romantic scenes and romantic photos. And here's Portra 400. It creates such a different vibe from Velvia. At the top of the hill, we can see straight to the sea, and I think scenes like this suits Portra 400 the most. And here it is. Since I finished my Velvia 50, I loaded my Portra 400 in 120 onto my camera. And here's the first shot. It is not so much different from the 35mm version, but it is indeed more refined. I also like the small detail of people near the water at the bottom. And this is my last shot of Portra 400 in 35mm. Next, I loaded Provia 100F after that. And here's the first photo. I don't know why, but Provia 100F feels more magenta than Velvia. And I think I overexposed this photo a little bit too much. In this set of photos, I tried to look for an interesting shape of the dunes as my main subject. It's getting dark. I really wanted to stay there until sunset, but sadly I can't, because from what I saw on the maps, there were no available buses at the time, so I only stayed there for a short time. And here are some of my last photos using the remaining Provia. I tried to mirror the sky so I could capture the dunes and the people's silhouette up there. Here's the one that I really like. This one is also great. I really like the sun peeking at the right side of the frame, though I'm not a fan of the vignetting. And this one is the photo that I like the most. I took it when I was at the bottom of the hill, directing the lens to the hill above, right when the sun is on that position. It's a great shot, I think. I love it so much. And it's time to go back to Tottori Station and me enjoying the rest of the day. I think that's it for today's video. I really enjoyed my moment there and it was an unforgettable moment for me. And I hope in the future I can visit Tottori Sand Dunes again. And what about you guys? Do you enjoy the video and also want to go there? Let me know in the comment. And also don't forget to like my video, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and see you in my next video.